I've not encountered any yet.
Okay, so I want to take us through the business model, then take you through what I think we need to see that your business model answers or speaks to. So not just.
Good morning, ma. I can't hear you.
Oh, okay. If you can't hear me, let me know. Can everyone hear me now?
I can hear you.
Okay. All right. So please work on your speakers internally. If you can't hear me, please.
I can hear you very clearly.
All right. Thank you.
I can hear you.
So can everyone see my screen? Right. Can everyone see my screen?
God,
Yes,
So just before we start, right, please, everybody should be muted now. So just before we start today,
it's dragging. We can't really hear, ma.
I can't hear you, ma.
can you hear me now? Can everyone hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
I can hear you. I can hear you.
Okay. The audio is poor. Okay. So let's solve this. My phone. Can everybody hear me now? Can you hear me now?
Yes, ma'am.
Maybe we should type yes. If you can hear, let's type yes, so that she can be seeing it from the chat section.
Yes, we can hear you. Good morning.
Okay, good. Good morning, Phil. Good morning. All right. So I want to emphasize that it's an investor readiness program. So what that means is that everything we're teaching here is actually geared towards ensuring that you are able to raise funds for your business. And if you are able to position to raise funds for your business, means that your business is on a growth strategy already. So everything that you are required to know or to do, will touch as much as we can during these sessions. So today we started out last on Monday around the business model. I talked a lot about what investors were looking for, and I was happy that a lot of questions were asked. So tighten your seat belts. We are here for another 3 hours, and we'll go through different sessions. So right now, I'm taking us through this business model Canva for this XYZ company. So you have your business model, and you are likely going to discuss, tell us what your business, how your business is going to be run. So everyone, for the benefit of those that were not in class last week, on Monday, this is a very important table that you have to fill. So this slide is in PowerPoint, so it's easy for you to update it, and where we have the DealWoman logo, you can just remove the DealWoman logo and insert yours. Now, I want to talk about the components, the actual components we want to see and describe in your business model. Number one is your customer segments. Interestingly, I had some ladies come in this morning, and I hope they are in class today, at the moment, and it was just a beautiful thing sitting with them to hear them talk and have this one-on-one with them. I don't know if anybody fixed a meeting online. I'll take that session after this session. So the one-on-one is to give you the opportunity for me to look at what you're building, what you're selling, what the business is, and ask me general questions around your business. Now, the customer segment. A lot of the time, businesses incorrectly define their segments. I saw that today with one of the meetings I had, and I said to the lady that we will be addressing customer and who the customer is in your business model. Many times people don't know who they are selling to. So defining your segment too broadly or too narrowly or confusing customers with beneficiaries, especially in social business, is one of the common mistakes we see when businesses are designing or developing or telling us what their customer segment is. So I would like this to be a very interactive class. Who wants to read out what your customer segment is? If you don't indicate, I'll call out. So so as we go on, somebody will talk about the value proposition, channels, customer relations, and then we talk around it and ensure that when this box of when the Canva is being sent in on Friday, it's as correct, at least 70% correct. Right. Right. I think Firo, your hand is raised up. Right. Go ahead, please.
Okay. Good morning, everybody. Good afternoon. I'm sorry. So for customer segments, this is with regards to for our own business, right?
Yes. So
as
what
an
do
example.
you do? So what do you do?
We produce dehydrated fruits. We process fruits and vegetables.
Okay.
And also tubers. So our main products are dehydrated fruits like dried pineapple, dried mango. We also do vegetable powders, carrot powder, beetroot powder, all focused on the nutritional benefits for the products. Right. So for us, our customer segments include bakers, because bakers use the dehydrated fruit pieces to bake. We have people in the fit farm category, those that bother about fitness, who are looking to incorporate more fruits and vegetables in their meals. So either using the dried fruits in waters for infusions to get flavored water, to encourage them to drink water more regularly. We also have those that use them for teas. So those that make teas, fruit teas. Another segment, so those are basically the users of the products, those that use the products as ingredients. But we also have, as I said, those in the feed farm category that use them themselves. So the B2C customers, those that make smoothies with the powders in particular, those that make smoothies. One of the other people we consider as customers are hotels, where they can use our packs as souvenirs for their clients. So when people check into the hotel, they give a pack of dried fruits, dehydrated fruits. Same thing with the airline industry. We're trying to break into that, but we haven't done that successfully yet. So those are some of our own customer segments. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for sharing, Pharaoh. That's a good one. All right. Oyin, your hand is up. Oyin, are you there? Oyin, Jimo, are you there?
Ma, I can't see myself. I'm only seeing you.
Yeah, but you can hear my voice.
Yeah, I can hear your voice.
All right,
I
so
wonder how
go
you are
ahead.
seeing them, like if I can raise my hand.
No. Your hands were raised up, but they are down now. I think.
Can you see me?
Yeah, I can see you, but your hands are down now. They were raised up before now.
Oh.
Okay, so do
Okay.
you want to tell us about your customer segments?
Continue. When she's done, I will go ahead with it.
No, she's done, so I'm asking you. That's why I called you.
No man, no man.
Okay, so you are not done with your customer segments yet.
I'm done. I'm done.
Okay, so you don't want to tell us who your customers are. So who wants to go? Now, if you don't know who your customer segment is or you are not sure, can you raise your hand? So let's know, let's deal with it. You are not sure who the customer, who really is my customer, who is my paying customer. You need help with ascertain who your paying customer is. Please raise up your hands or drops. Right, Damilola. All right, thank you, Damilola. Okay, so Damilola, what do you do?
I'm a fashion designer. I'm into fashion.
Okay, so you don't know who your customers are, right? Or you don't understand what the customer segment is.
I
So
think I just
go ahead.
I think I just got to understand, but I'm not sure if I fully understand it.
Okay.
You
So who
asked
are
me,
those that are going to be paying for your fashion items or the dresses or the clothes you make for them?
let me
Who?
start with you. Men and women from age 20 to 40.
Men and
I don't
women
know.
from age 20 to
Yeah,
40.
40.
Okay. So these men and women age 20 to 40. Now, the person that is 20, is he the one going to pay?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Mm.
Right. So 20 to 40, these are young people, right? These are, so what was the segment of this population that you're looking at? 20 years. Those ones are the Gen Zs, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, Gen Zs are 20 and above. So Gen Zs into millennials, right?
Yes.
And to the upper quartile of lower quartile of Generation X, Generation Y, or is it Y or X now? Now, but I have a challenge with that bracket because you said men and women.
Okay.
So is it that you are able to provide services for both men and women?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Okay. All right. So
Is that okay, ma'am?
the bulk of the people that are going to where are the bulk of your customers? Where do you see them? Where are they?
Is
The
it
bulk of
online?
your customers, where are they? They are online.
Online.
Okay. Okay. We'll see how we fine tune that. So if you're going to fill that part of customer segment, you should actually say that you're talking to male and female Gen Zs and millennials.
Okay.
All right.
I understand. Thank you.
Thank you. Any other person that needs help with defining
Hello, can I come in? Can I come in? Elizabeth,
yeah, who's speaking? Elizabeth. Yeah.
Oh,
How do you want to
in terms
come?
of me speaking about my market segment?
Okay, so you should raise your hands when you want to,
Okay.
but you have the floor. Tell us what you do and you tell us what the market segment is. Yeah, Elizabeth, go ahead. Thank you. Thank you.
Okay. Sorry, I'm in a public place. I'd
That's
like
fine.
to put my mouth. Yes, Elizabeth is CEO of Planters, and we are agro-food company, and our major market is export. So we deal with importers and distributors of
Okay.
Nigerian food to other African countries, UK, and other places.
Okay. Elizabeth, I didn't seem to be able to hear you.
Are you able to hear me, ma'am? Are you able to hear me?
Yeah, it's much more better, yes.
Okay. I said we deal with importers and distributors of food items in, let's say, outside Nigeria. Those who
Okay,
buy,
so you import
so we
food
do
from the
contract
US.
production.
Okay, you do contract production.
Yes.
Okay, in Nigeria or outside
We
of
do
Nigeria?
it in Nigeria and take it outside. So we export it outside. We trade with another country.
Okay. So who are your customers?
Distributors, supermarkets, chain stores, importers.
That are outside the country?
Yes.
Okay. Okay.
Is that okay?
Yes, so there's an overlap.
Okay.
Who
Where
makes
is
the
the
buying
overlap?
decision of your products?
The buying decision comes from, most time the importer is the distributor. So we deal with just importers that have their own stores. So they put it in their own
Okay,
chain store.
this importer,
Yes.
do they have a competitive products on their shelves?
They do.
Good. If they have competitive products on their shelf, what's the turnaround time for your products getting off the shelf? Are you able to control that?
Yes, to a level. Worst case scenario, 3 months. But when we say 3 months, we are talking about 6,000 cases.
That model has a bit of a challenge that we need to actually define who the customer is so that you can target this customer right. So, for example, if you target B2B, if you say, for example, it's a B2B business, so it's two distributors. You may run into a situation as you try to scale this business. If an alternative business is providing the same product or a substitute, a close substitute, so like malt and Coke or Pepsi and Coke. Pepsi and Coke are similar. So they're providing the same, I'm thirsty, I need something to drink. Malt is also doing the same, but not directly. But Coke and Pepsi directly. Can we pause? Can we mute those that are talking except those that have the floor? So you realize that we need to. I advised a client in the UK recently, and I said You cannot target the distributors alone as your customer. Your customer has to expand to the person that walks into that store to pick that product. That is why Nestle, Cadbury, Dangote, they all have distributors, but when they are advertising, they are targeting. So their business model does not target the distributors. Their business model targets the people buying the product, and then the distributors begin to line up in their front offices to have regional or state license to distribute the product. Or else they limit it to just the distributors. The brand runs into a problem over a longer period of time. So who are your customers? Your customers, in my own opinion, for now, I mean, with the little information I've heard, cannot be the
Our
distributors.
customers basically are mothers or women in homes that are asked to stock the house for food that the family will eat.
Mm-hmm. Okay. And they leave out diaspora women.
Right? They live outside.
Elizabeth, oh, who else is talking? Is that you? I think it's your background.
Sorry
Or
about
this,
that.
yeah. All right. So Elizabeth,
Yes, ma'am.
we are talking right? Yeah.
Yes.
So yeah. So question is the diaspora women, right? Those are the segments really you are targeting,
Yes.
right? Is that
Yes,
clear?
please. Yes.
Okay. So it will be the women in the diaspora that needs to stock their house with Nigerian food.
Women.
Or Nigerians generally? Or is it African women?
Don't worry. You have said so many things. I will pick it and refine it.
No. So I'm helping you refine it. That's why we're here. Is to do.
Okay.
Right?
Who's
So you
their
have
home?
enough idea to help, right?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. Thank you so much. All right, whose hand? Okay, so there's several hands up now. All right, so I'll take it in this. Okay, so I think Buki, Elizabeth, then Dayo, in that order. Buki, Elizabeth. Buki, are you there? Buki,
Yes, ma, I am. Good morning, ma. Okay,
Good morning,
so
ma.
we run a bread production. So our customers are divided into distributors, we have retailers, and then we have the consumers. We also have supermarkets that we sell directly to. Supermarkets, schools, those are the people we sell directly to. But our target is like we focus on consumers who will now aid the sales for distributors, retailers, supermarkets, and all. So that is how our business is segmented. Our customers are segmented.
Okay.
Our distributors are expected to do a certain volume. The retailer is expected to do a certain volume. Supermarkets do this about that, and we also expect a certain volume from that market as well. So that's pretty much our route to market.
Now, when you segmentize your customer, you are looking for that person. Let's go back to that slide. Just a moment. All right. So we are looking at the customer. Actually, that your customer is the same thing I'm trying to answer with Elizabeth. Who are your target customers and what are their needs and pain points? Who is making the buying decision in this on this product or service?
Okay.
I hear channels of reaching your customers. How they, so if you're using a distributor as a channel,
Yeah.
how would you reach them? How you acquire them? Well, who is this person that will buy my product anytime, see, anywhere we find it?
Okay.
Who is that person?
Okay, so for us, families, we look at families, we look at hotels, we're looking at schools, we're looking at workers. Yes.
In a
Pretty
family,
much
who
that.
makes the buying decision?
Parents.
So the father and the mother. Is it the father and the mother that makes the buying decision? Or is the
Well,
mother or the father?
we would, for us, okay, we would just pick up the mother since but it could be the father. So we can't exactly say one person is making the buying decision in the
So
family.
let me give
It
you
could
an
be the mother.
example. Let me give you an example. Okay. So in my house, I do not make decisions for buying bread.
Okay.
Yeah. In my mother's house, when I was growing up, my mom makes the decision for buying bread. My dad doesn't. And I'll tell you why. So in my own house right now, I do not like so many bread. I just like one particular bread. But my husband seems to like some more bread that is regular and outside. So most times, I'm not the best person to go and buy bread because they would prefer the bread that is very, very soft, it's white. I really don't like bread that is too sweet. And most Nigerian bread are sweet. So in that category, the husband makes the buying decision. So you need to know this bread that I'm baking. Who are the people that really like or admire my bread? And we need to narrow down to really who buys this bread so that we can target them. If it's the mothers, well, then we target women. Hey, women, mothers. So if you notice all the adverts for big multinationals, sometimes they come to target the mother, sometimes the young woman in the house, sometimes they target the entire family, but probably the mother. Sometimes they target a particular state or region or ethnicity just to sell their products. Sometimes they target it to look like ethnicity. Maybe not ethnicity now. They want to religious. I know that some target it religiously based on religion. Some target it based on those that love celebrities. So celebrities are selling pastas, right? So if you want something that looks celebrity, you buy my pasta because this person is the one promoting it. So we need to know who the target customer is and why. That's why this class is not the same class. It helps to narrow it down. Most times when we talk about customer segment, we're actually talking about the distribution layer. We mix it up with who makes the buying decision on my product. So think through it again while you build this. When you submit, I would look at the entire business model, how that entire business, because who you target will determine the value proposition you are bringing into that person. and then how you reach the person, and the expected resources, the cost, and then it goes down. This person, how do I meet the person's needs? All right. Who is next? Elizabeth, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Thank you. Well done, ma'am. Okay, I'm Elizabeth Utumewo. We're an agro processing company. Our major target customers are busy women professionals, the elderly, health conscious individuals, and commercial kitchens, then supermarkets.
Okay. So what do you produce?
Spices, healthy sweeteners, natural sweeteners, flours, and snacks. Then we also run market errands for these same busy women professionals that have no time to do their shopping themselves. So we clean, we get them ready, we make them ready to cook before we deliver to them, so as to make cooking easy and convenient for them.
Okay. Okay, I see a lot of interlocking business model here, but it's okay. So you produce spices, right? And
Yes,
sweeteners,
yes,
and they are
yes.
organic, natural for the
Yes,
elderly.
natural. Exactly,
So
yes. And
is
the
it
health
for the
conscious individuals.
health conscious woman, man, or family?
Yes, yes.
Health conscious who?
Ma'am?
Health conscious who? Who are these health
I said
conscious people?
both men and women, but majorly it's women. But of course, they also come
Okay.
to play. We have the elderly, yes, but majorly the first focus is on the women, busy women professionals, because they take care of the home majorly. So, but other ones come to play. Yes, the men, the elderly, and all that.
What's your demography for the elderly?
55 to 65. 55 to 65.
You have netted of the people that are 70, 80, 90.
Well, they will not do the shopping by themselves. Maybe their children will buy for them. Yes, they will not be shopping themselves.
Okay. So there's a way this business model is different from somebody that is just selling. So it's for people who are mobile and can go out on their own.
No, we deliver to them. You know, some of these elders now, for example, I had some few women that they shop for their parents. They make the payment, but we deliver to their parents. The parents don't shop directly.
Okay.
Yes.
So let me give you a
shopping, they make the payment.
I'm looking at the age brackets you gave me. There's a reason I asked the age bracket for the elderly. So if you are targeting 55 to 65, these people are probably online, and then you target them and they buy, but they are going to buy for people that are 60, 70, 80, 90, right?
Yes. Yes.
Okay. You have an overlapping market target customer, because there are a lot of people that may not be able to. So, for example, people that don't have children of their own, people that are probably have their kids outside the country that are not able to do anything for them here. If they don't have somebody that is buying for them, they are actually taken out of the market. Meanwhile, that seems to be where the majority of people that will need your products are, because they actually now need it much more than those that are in 55, 65. I stand to be corrected. So that when you are targeting, you probably may have to state the elderly, ages this is this, who can, and then maybe expand your market to see how then do you cater to those people who are not mobile, and how they can get it without having somebody to order on their behalf. I mean, these are just my thoughts. We can look at the model again, and then, yeah, thank you. But at least there's a bit of clarity. Yeah. Dayo, and that will be the last for this segment here. DIRA Cohort, are you still there?
Yes, I'm here. Good morning.
Good
Good
morning, ma'am.
morning, Madam Comforts. Yes,
Yes,
I'm happy
ma'am.
to be here. My name
Yes.
is Olawumi Dayodepoju. I'm the founder of Quest Agro-Processing and World Quest Multipurpose Concept. We are into production of flour foods, that is mostly ethnic food products like yam flour, beans flour, wheat flour, various beans products like peeled beans, etc. We are also into production of various spices for cooking and for health reasons. Our business model basically is business to business. We target bulk buyers, supermarkets, village shops, hospital, food vendors, canteens, distributors, then lastly, health watchers and busy individuals. We are because we are medium, size organization. We target the bulk buyers, though with the realization that we need the end users. But going after the end users at this stage of our growth may be draining and financially has financial implication. So it's easier for us to penetrate the market by, targeting the Bs to Bs. Eventually, we plan to, that is our next stage. We plan to get to the individual users, but that is not our priority. Getting it available, managing our customer segment, our customer size to penetrate the market and to be financially stable before we go further into targeting individual by advertisements and other ways. And at the same time, we're imbibing the digital visibility. That is the stage where we're in the growth stage. And we know that this stage, we can't do without it. We have gone through the stage, the initial tooting ache. We have been able to a bit stabilize. So our strategy now is changed. And that is where we're in the deal room with you to advise us further on our steps to take and to guide us by mentoring us. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. So I heard a lot of things. You say you are a medium-sized business.
Sorry, ma'am.
And then, you said you are a medium-sized business, right?
I won't say medium. I mean not nano. I would say small. Heading towards medium.
Medium.
Heading towards medium.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you produce for supermarkets. B2B. So your business is clearly a B2B model.
Yes. A B2B model with customer in focus, because they are the end users.
So I'm asking the same question again. Who makes the buying decision on your product?
The customers, of course. The customers, of course.
That customer is who?
The end users.
Who are these end users?
The consumers.
Who are the consumers?
The age group that are attracted to the product.
Age group is what?
Age group, I would say the working class, the matured salary earner.
Age group brackets. Working class is another thing. You can use the working class to define your customer, but the age bracket is what?
Sorry, I missed that.
You can use the age group. You can use the working class, that type, to define it, but What's the brackets? What's the age bracket of people that buy your products?
Okay, the age bracket, say 18 to 65. Yeah.
18 to 65.
Adults. Yes.
Okay, so you have both Gen Zs, millennials.
Yeah, because they must eat.
Yeah, so everyone that, yeah,
They must
so
eat.
men and women, right? So it's the diverse range of customers, right?
Yes.
Okay, I get it. I get it. I think in this conversation, your expression in how to reach your customer is through distributors. Your main customer is those people that make, who are those paying to buy your products. How you get it to them is both nexus, is a nexus between the customer relationship and the customer relationship and the channels of how you reach them. A nexus
Okay.
between it. Yeah. So, but your customer segment is broad-based. So you're looking at this, that, but the person that actually makes a decision for it to leave the shelf. Now, why I'm answering this way? Let me give you ladies example. So I've consulted for several, numerous businesses that produce so many things you are producing now. Several, hundreds, thousands, one-on-one in the last 5 to 10 years. I realized that somebody will say, oh, I produce bean flour and I'm sending it to supermarkets. They are my customers. And there was a time Adide was all over the place and Adide goes down. That segment is lost and that customer is lost. Lost completely. It's happened again to, which one is Hubmart? Is it Hubmart? The one in GRA and the one in Ojojo and several places. They distribute, they sell, who are your customers? Spa, Hubmart, Adide. 5 years down the line, business has gone down. As Adide is closing, they are closing. If you disagree, please raise up your hand quickly and tell me I disagree, so that we iron it out. We actually talk about this. So who is paying? The person paying is so important that if we know where they are, who they are, what is their characteristics, then we can actually tailor our strategy and marketing strategy and our resources into reaching them, and have a strategy in the short term, which will be through distributors, into the long term, which will be maybe open markets or online version of selling my products. If you don't have that, you lose customer as you go on. Because a shop closes down, a retail, your wholesaler closes down, that's end of Solomon. Business is down. These are my real experiences with businesses in Nigeria. So we need to know who this customer is, who is paying. The women and their children, the women who have children that will make tea and bread for their family, or fry akara and be in the morning. Those are my customers. Those are the ones paying. Where do they go to get it? They get it from my distributors. And then my second level segment of customer will then be my distributors. But who makes the paying decision? So important. I've been reminded that there's the attendance is there. So please make sure you're filling the attendance. This session runs continuously until we deal with this topic. It's a very tough topic. It sounds so simple, but it's a very difficult. If we get it right, we get the business right for the next 5 to 10 years. We iterate it every time. So we are still on who is our customer. Right. So let's go on. So the value proposition, poorly defining the value proposition is one of the common mistakes. and focusing on futures rather than the benefits, or being unclear about unique value offered. So please look at your business model when you are designing what your value proposition is. We can't even overstate or understate what our value proposition is. I have an example for Uber. The customer segment for Uber is this. Can everybody read out what the customer segment for Uber is? Can everybody read it out? Can you see my screen? Is everybody here? Is everybody here? Can you hear me? Read out what I have on the screen as customer
We
segment.
can't see your screen. We can't see your screen, man.
Riders looking for convenient and affordable transport. Drivers
Right.
seeking flexible earning
Riders looking
opportunities.
for convenient and affordable transport. Drivers seeking flexible earning opportunity.
If we were to ask you what is the customer segment for Uber, so many of us would say drivers, because that's what we think will be in so many classes, so many people say drivers. The riders looking for convenient and affordable transport. Riders. Drivers seeking flexible earning opportunities. So know how to explain your customer segment. If there is an overlap like we have with Uber, and so many of us that have spoken this morning, you have an overlap. So know how to segment that customer so it's clear to anybody in US or in Canada, in Asia or in Africa, whether it's inside Zamfara State or the hills of, or on the mountains of Abuja, or on the highway in Lokoja, they will tell you who your customer is. Do we have clarity now?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
You see that it's becoming looking a bit.
Sorry, I don't really understand the Uber aspect. Sorry about that.
Uber has their customer segments as riders that are looking for convenient and affordable supports, and then drivers seeking flexible earning opportunities. Two customer segments, riders and drivers. Am I the only one? Joma, can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
Yeah, Joma just posted that she's the only one that is not hearing. Okay, so are we clear about customer segments, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so don't worry. This is usually the case when I take business model cover. It's just to ensure that we get it right. So by the time you draw all your own model and we look at it over the weekend and come back with feedback, I'll give everyone feedback as much as you're in class. Every of the business model, we will look at it and we'll give you feedback. So we're going to look at it and we're going to give you feedback. Is anybody asking any questions?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, go ahead.
Can I go ahead?
Yes.
Like, as a fashion designer,
Okay.
I want to talk about our target customers.
Oh, we've left target customer. We are now defining value.
Okay.
So go ahead.
Okay.
Go ahead. You have 1 minute.
If I'm to say school uniforms and bright for wedding outfits for a fashion designer, that is our target. Am I making sense?
No, you are not, ma'am. Not at least with me right now. Can you take it again?
Sorry?
Can you take it again?
Okay, I'm talking about fashion designer, their target customers. If I'm to
Okay.
say corporate client school uniform, all fashion caution women, like they are our target. Am I making sense?
Fashion conscious men, I hear that a lot of the time, and it's so the same in almost several places.
Okay.
What do you mean by fashion conscious women?
Like, I don't know
No,
if
no, no,
I'm
no.
correct. Like,
I'm not expecting you to answer.
okay.
I know what you mean. I'm just asking. I mean, asking aloud, thinking aloud. What do we mean
Okay,
when we say fashion conscious women? A lot of
okay,
women are fashion conscious. A lot of
okay.
women think they are fashion conscious. They aren't fashion conscious. Question is, who is deciding to pay?
Women,
Women.
yes.
Okay.
Like when
So,
you ask who is my customers, I would say mothers and children.
so that's a lot of confusion. We need to sit down and decide who your customer is. The kind of things you make, who are those that wear it?
Mostly
Uniform.
mothers.
I suspect you make uniforms, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so school uniform. So children in school, secondary or primary?
Both secondary and primary.
Okay, so children in secondary and is it male and
Primary.
female?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so male and female children in primary and secondary schools. Your
Yes,
first
ma'am.
segment, yeah. The second segment is what?
Um,
Female conscious fashionistas.
yes, ma'am.
Now, when you say fashion conscious women, what do you mean? Because there are women that just want to dress good, they are not fashion conscious. Fashion conscious women means they are looking for something unique, bespoke, something that's just not available that makes them really, really stand out. Is that the women you are targeting?
No, women that knows what they want, that likes fashion.
There are two different things you're saying. Somebody that likes good clothing, well-made clothes is different from. See, I don't like fashion, but my clothes, I reject a lot of tailor's clothes. I'm not a fashionista. I don't like fashion. But I like my clothes to be made nicely. I don't mind
Nice, yeah.
spending any amount as if I can afford it. So you need to look at it really. Why are you providing the service? What value are you bringing? And then determine who am I making this clothes for? Who, the real who, is the person that will pay. So the parents of the children in nursery and primary and secondary school are your paying customers.
Yes, ma'am.
Parents of children in primary and secondary school are your target customer. Right. So I hope we're learning, we're understanding these things so that when we're writing or updating, we actually know what to do. Now, so let me tell you the challenge with this. When you come before an investor wants to know the actual value you are bringing to the customer and who the customer is. Now, most times investors have 3, 4, 5 type of businesses they are looking at from the same sector or industry. So if they pick your documents, why would they say a lot more people will buy from this person than this person? That's why the business model must speak to it. Right?
Yes,
Right.
ma'am.
Okay. So we go to the next one will be the common mistakes is the channels, not specified or misaligned. Failing to detail how to reach your customer effectively or misaligning with customer preferences. How would you reach your customer? Let's look at the Uber again. Channels that Uber uses to reach us. And all of us are taking Uber one time or the other. Mobile app, iOS and Android websites. That's how they reach their customers. That's how they reach their customers. Question is, how are you? So if you have this for a coffee roastery, for example, the channel is they own their own coffee shop and roastery. They also own an online store for direct to customer sales. They also are present in local markets, supermarkets, and specialty stores. You see why the customer segment is interwoven into your channel. So we need to be able to know exactly the difference. When you come to this customer segment, for example, you will see that it's saying coffee enthusiasts looking for premium, locally roasted beans. That's coffee is beans. Cafes and restaurants needing a reliable coffee supplier. For those that are looking at the second level of your customer, who are distributors. And then offices and co-working spaces wanting quality coffee for employees. So you can use these two examples. One is a technology company, that's in the case of Uber. And the second one is the small scale business that probably produces and also owns a shop by the side. So I'll go back to misconceptions. So how would this, you want to specifically state how the customer is reached. Customer relationship, misunderstanding the relationship, not aligning interactions, personal versus automated, with customer expectations. Your interactions can either be personal or automated with customer expectation in mind. Let's go to Uber. Automated customer support through the app. They have on the app rating and feedback system for riders and drivers. If you are not technology driven yet, then the customer relationship will be personalized customer service in store, subscription-based coffee delivery service, loyalty programs, and discount for repeat customers. So those are the kind of relationship that this coffee company has with customers. Uber is different. Uber has an automated customer support service through their application or their app. Then the revenue streams. You want to look at when we're talking about revenue streams in a business model, we fail to include quantifiable data, omitting key metrics like market size or instead of structures. A lot of things are being said here. You need to quantify it, but you also need to look at not too much on all of the numbers. So let's look at the revenue stream for Uber. They get commission from rides during high demand. Then they also get money or revenue from other business segments like Uber Eats and delivery services. So what's your revenue stream? Articulate it properly. Now, this our coffee shop has revenue stream as direct sales of coffee beans, wholesale and retail. Some of us are already there, wholesale and retail. coffee subscriptions, monthly delivery of fresh beans, sales of brewing accessories, e.g. grinders, filters. For some of us, we may sell accessories that help our clients customer experience deepen. Then we have coffee tasting and roasting workshops. Some could earn money from training. I mean, if you've done beans and spices for years and flour for years, you can start training people. Or you have an Instagram page or a YouTube channel where you actually get money for passing this knowledge across. So that is for resources. So we go back again to resources. So many times when we build our business model, we overlook critical assets. Investors are heavy on your assets. So missing essential assets needed to deliver value, such as technology or partnership. So many times when you talk about the assets or the need for the resources, we talk about car, we talk about a lot of things. We don't talk about the technology, we don't talk about the partnerships, we don't talk about the essentials, the team, the type of people that we will need. So Uber says that their technology resources that are required are app and algorithms. The algorithms is the understanding of the entire interpretation of their data. What is the preference looking like based on data? And then driver network. They need a driver network. If there are no drivers, they cannot, this business will not start. For some of us, distributors are our key resource. The network of distributors are our key resource. We really need them. So for the lady that has to take goods outside the country, your key resource are strong distributors. Then brand and reputation. Sometimes like the deal room, you need the brand and the reputation of the people that are driving it. It's so much more important than the technology or the network we have around it. Our beloved coffee shop has something different. Coffee roasting equipment, supplier relationships for quality beans, you see? So they need the suppliers for their as a key resource. Then skilled staff for roasting and customer service. Very, very important. Then we'll go back to key activities. Okay, there was a change in power, I think that affecting my system right now. So the key activities, what are the things that we will be concentrating on as a business? What will we focus on? I need my slides, so just a moment, please. Please, if you have questions, let me know. Okay.
I just have a question, ma'am.
Right,
okay,
go
please,
ahead.
I want to know how to, it's a bit of this, but I want to know how to submit the Canva, business Canva.
Oh, okay, you'll be given an email. I think it's DealWoman. Yeah. We'll drop the email.
Okay, thank you.
Please, yeah, please ensure that you look through, you take the sessions you have assimilated before submitting the BMCs.
Okay.
Because we need you to get the BMCs right.
But the
getting it right.
deadline is tomorrow.
The deadline is Friday.
Friday. Okay.
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 Please take time to listen to this particular session again. We're going to drop it once it's ready, and read through these misconceptions. These misconceptions were drawn from the many business plans and BMCs that we've seen over the years.
Please kindly
that is why
recordings too, so that we can really follow up, please.
Yes, please. So people write a lot of BMCs and the businesses the wrong premise, and over the years, when investors are not interested, they don't know why. When they don't scale, they don't know why. When they go down or stagnate, they don't know why. So these are the common mistakes. The business model is how you run your business. So I'm on key activities.
Sorry, but please, I just needed to find out as well for the how you make money part. Sorry, I saw when you mentioned the revenue streams. Is it possible for people? Is it important rather for, let's say, if you're earning commissions, is it important to state the amount of commissions you're earning?
Yes.
When or you can just say revenues.
Yeah, when on the Canva itself, you can say yes, commission is part of your revenue streams.
Yeah, I mean the percentage, is it necessary to point out
the
percentages?
Yes. Drop it there if you know what that is, please.
Okay then. Thank you.
Please, I want to find out. I will stay with you after this session, like 4 o'clock or 4 o'clock.
Well, if you've logged in into office hours, yes,
okay,
I'm available.
Thank you. Online or physical?
Right. Online, if so, I guess
okay.
You are on the road on your way here. Right, so because immediately we take some rest and then we start attending to anybody online.
It wasn't clear. What? All right.
Yeah. So,
thank you.
office hours on Wednesdays between the hours of 9 a.m. to 12 is both online and physical, but most people prefer to just come in. So that's fine. But if you are online, you let us know that you're going to join online, and I'll make myself available.
I booked for 11 a.m. but I didn't see anyone turn in.
Oh, sorry, that must have been an error because at 11 a.m. I was with somebody.
No problem.
Faith is taking notes.
No problem.
Faith is taking notes.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you.
Yeah, Faith is taking notes, and we shouldn't have any of that clashing.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you.
So I apologize about
that. No problem. Thank you.
So yeah, if you still need it, yeah, just queue up. See if
time on the calendar. I'll check it out as well after this. Thank you, ma'am.
Right. Okay, so please be muted. Please be muted. Thank you. So the key activities, not identifying your core activities, and this one it's one of the major challenges really. When you don't know what your business should focus on at second billing of your time, you will lose money, you will leave money on the table. You will exhaust yourself, you drive yourself crazy, and at the end of the day, no work done. So, failing to list the most important actions for executing the value proposition. This value you are proposing, what are the list of the most important actions that must be done every day? Every day. For us in the deal room, if we do not screen businesses every other day, we will not be executing on our value proposition. If we don't talk to investors every day, we will not be executing on the value of our business, will not be executing our value proposition every day. So what must you do every day that you must take done? Is a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 activities. So what is that activity for Uber? Key activities for Uber is platform maintenance and development. They have to maintain that their app every day. The app goes down, that's the end, no business. Downtime, they are losing money. Network isn't working, they are losing money. The other one is driver onboarding and training. If they don't have good drivers and drivers that are trained, people will dump Uber, because if you have multiple accidents in 1 month, that's a problem. Marketing and promotions, there are a lot of them that are providing these services these days. So they must be at the climax of, is it climaxing and they don't climax? At the nexus, at the zenith of their marketing every day. Marketing and promotions, key activities. What's your own company's key activity? What must you do? Some of us, our business must maintain a call center. And so many times they do not maintain that call center. Sometimes our business must maintain the platform. The app must be maintained and developed. Some you must onboard maybe agents and they must be trained every day. Some, your marketing and promotions must happen every day. Sometimes you must ensure you look at your numbers every day. In fact, that is a given. You need to know what your numbers say every day. So for this coffee company, coffee sourcing and roasting, of course, they must source their coffee and they must roast coffee every day. Coffee, they are in the business of roasting coffee because coffee must be roasted fresh every day. Quality control and packaging must be done every day. I remember working in the factory, and for many days and months, I used to ask myself, why do we do this? We must count and recount some cartons, all the cartons, every day, every day, every day. That activity of production must happen every day, every day, every day. If our charger finds out that we stopped counting, he will scream and probably deduct the money for that day because we were casual workers. Why? The frequency of you counting Anasin, for those of us that remember Anasin, is so important to Smith Klein Beecham making money and posting what they ever post on the floor of the stock exchange as profit and then profit after that. That similar work of every day in that factory by that factory worker is why they will ring the bell on the floor of the exchange to say that they've made profit 200%. So what do you do every day? What must you not do every day? That's what we're asking ourselves. So very, very important. So for them, key activities for them is marketing and branding efforts. They must market, they must brand. Their brand must be out there every time. So many times, people's businesses died down because they were not marketing. They were not taking it as a daily activity. And in this time and age, marketing has become a daily activity. Okay, so we are going to end, getting to the end of the, so once I take these two last, we'll then take a break and we'll come back for the final session for today. Now, key partners, ignoring key external entities, not recognizing external entities that help the business function, like suppliers or allies. Who are your key partners? If you are baking bread, you must have this somebody that can provide you bread immediately you hear that the wolf has been shot and wheat is not coming in or flour is not coming in. Wow. Won't you produce? Who is that supplier that is my partner that I can get flour from today? Or, wow, we have cash flow issues. Who is this supplier that can supply me beans from the farm. Which farmer can I talk to now? Or which market will I go to that I can buy my raw materials and I don't have to pay in some cases? Not recognizing external entities that help the business function, like suppliers or allies. Now, key partners for Uber: payment processors, PayPal, Visa, MasterCard. They must collect their money. They don't know me, they don't know you, and they don't know the driver. Those people that are collecting money they must be partners in plain sight, as in they must know that them and these payment processors are 5 and 6. Car leasing companies, the companies that lease cars to the drivers. Uber must be interested in what is happening to them. Because if drivers cannot find cars, nobody rides Uber. Simple as ABC. Now, local governments and regulators. Can you imagine the challenge that Okada had in Nigeria? And one day, they just said Okadas are off the streets, and Okada was taken unawares. Who were their partners? And that's the first question I asked. Who were their partners? Didn't they hear this? Before they are professional lobbyists in government. So you pay your lobbyist, and your lobbyist calls you and says, you know what, this regulation is going to come out. We cannot stop the regulation, but you can quickly do this, divert, pivot, sell down quickly, and move out of that market. Who is the partner? Then in this coffee, guys, coffee bean suppliers and furners, local cafes and restaurants, equipment suppliers for roasting and packaging. So this speaks well to all the companies that are producing things that require suppliers, farmers, cafes, restaurants, hotels, equipment suppliers for roasting and packaging. The other day, somebody said they wanted to reach one of our patrons, and I'm like, why? He said because they want to supply chicken to the hotels. I said, oh, so but who have you been talking to there? He said that they've been talking to one guy, but the guy has left. I said, you were supplying Sheraton, and you don't know the CEO of Sheraton until the person you were talking to disappeared. So you don't have a business suddenly. He said, yes. I said, you are not serious. Partners means that you have to know who these CEOs are and lobby as much as you can. Lobbying is legal, ensuring that your business is going on smoothly. Ladies and gentlemen, Aliko Dangote and all of them are Dale, they lobby governments. There are paid. Lobbying is international relations, is global business, is legit. They lobby for you in the corridors of power. At that level, you may not be able to pay for a lobbyist, but you can actually walk up to these companies, have serious conversations and ongoing conversations with them. All right. Then, so that's the coffee for key partners. And then I go back again and take the last one, cost structure, mixing current and future states of your business, confusing current costs with future plans, leading to unclear financial strategy. We're going to deal with your Excel next week. It's Excel we're dealing with next week. Please, love Excel. Start telling yourself when you sleep tonight, I love Excel. I love Excel. If you dislike Excel, we're going to drop Excel on Friday, and on Monday morning, we're hitting the road with Excel. The Excel, you will impute your financial, your cost structure by yourself. You will understand it. If you don't understand it as a business owner, you will soon run this business aground. What are the cost implications, future and current? For Uber, what is the cost of developing the app? What is the cost of app development and maintenance. What is the cost of marketing and promotion? What is the cost of supporting the customer? What is the cost for driver incentive? What's your own cost structure looking like? For our coffee guy, I hope I get that. Coffee bean procurement. How much does it cost to buy? That in financial terms, we're looking at your inventory, we're looking at your stock, we're looking at your raw materials. What is the cost? What is the cost of equipment maintenance and utilities? The water running in your factory, what's the cost of it? The lights, what is the cost of it? The air you breathe, what's the cost of it? Staff salaries and training, market and distribution costs. Sometimes someone say, we don't have money to train staff. Fine, there are other ways to do it. What can you do? Because there is a negative cost of your staff not being trained. So that's for our coffee, and that is the end of, we're getting to the end of this session. Market analysis and customer development. I just want to touch on that. A lot of the time it ties into the business model, understanding the markets and the customers will determine how your business strategy is driven. So market analysis involves studying market trends, your competition. What is your competition doing that you could look at and say, okay, we can do this better? Not necessarily copy. Sometimes copy, really just copy. But sometimes it's just that, oh, these people are doing that way. I don't think that's the best. I think we should do it better this way. And then customer needs. What is your customer's need to identify potential opportunities and risks? Customer development involves understanding the needs and preferences of target customers to develop products and services that meet their needs. Both of these components are actually closely related and provide valuable insights into the market and customers, helping you to remain competitive and successful. So what is the market as you develop your business model? What is the market your customer need? Very, very important. When we come back, we take the second session. I'll stop here for now.
Ma, please. Can you hear me, ma?
Right.
The first session,
yeah.
The first session, this thing, attendance, I didn't see the link.
Yeah, the link, is it for today's session?
Yes, for today's session.
I can see it here, and they will drop it again.
Is it together from 12 o'clock to 3 o'clock, or every session has an attendance?
We're ending this session. We're coming, so we have a time. Yeah, we convene by 2 o'clock. So please sign this one that you were here for between 12 and now. So it's two forms to be signed today. Dayo, your hand is up.
Yes.
All right, Max. All right, you have the floor. Dayo, are you still there? Your hands are up. I suspect she's not here. All right. Okay, so in summary, the idea is to identify your target market and customers. So when we come back, we'll look at this and then we'll close for the day. Any questions from this session? Everybody is quiet. All right. So maybe when we come back, we will have a little questions, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, Joma, your hand is up. Go ahead.
Yes, please. I don't. This idea of the office hours, I've not really understood it, ma. I just saw a calendar, pretty time, and I don't really understand how it works. Please throw more light at.
If you want to have a one-on-one with me, that's what the office hours is all about. You have one-on-one. So it's on Wednesday between 9 to 12, before we start our session. So like today, two gentle ladies have had like 30-minute session, minimum 30-minute session with me on their business. So, and then, yeah, you can come in person or you schedule online. But whether you are coming in person or you are scheduling on, or you want it online, you should schedule, and then I'll come up and meet with you. It should just be myself and yourself alone. And you can ask me any questions you have.
Okay, but after 12, you cannot book anything after 12.
No, you can't book any till, because I'll be in the session like
after 12, it cannot be beyond 12.
No, so between 12 and 3, we'll be having sessions. Then after 3,
thank you,
by 3:30, I can then come back to take some private session. Where if you are here physically or online, I will attend to you.
Okay, sorry, ma, I want to find out. Sorry, ma, can I
thank you, ma.
Something? The meeting for Friday, is this still holding, and what time?
Meet ourselves in person. Also to be comfortable around each and every one of us. At the end of this session, towards November, we're organizing a women-only pitch session, and we're bringing in several investors. So we want you to get comfortable with us, with you, we know you. We want to understand your personality, as well as be able to advise you independently if you should be the CEO of your organization.
Okay, so what I'm actually asking is that what time is it on Friday, and if it is still holding?
It will still hold. It will hold. Even if we have just one person, it will hold.
Okay, what time, ma'am?
It's starting 10. Yeah.
Okay.
10 a.m.
Any time frame? Okay.
Sorry?
Any time frame? 10 to 2, 10 to 1?
Yeah,
to
so 10, between 10 and 12, we'll have a session.
Okay.
Yeah, and then we'll close.
Okay.
Those that are online will have the opportunity to join us online.
Okay, then. Thank you.
Yeah. So if you're going to come in person, please let us know. Please, so that we can prepare for you. All right. Damila has been up. Yeah, you have.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you very much, ma'am. I have a question.
Actually, sorry, ma. Hello, ma.
Go on, Damilola. Please hold on when Damila is done, please.
Okay, ma'am. So I want to ask that how best can you tell us that how best can we identify the market needs? What's your suggestion on how we can identify the market needs?
When I come back, I'm taking that question. Identify your target markets and customers. That's the slide that's schooling right now.
Okay.
Thank you. That you are here. Okay. Yeah.
No, I've always been here. I've always been here. Actually, my plan was to join you by 4 o'clock. I didn't know there is room for coming to your office because you earlier mentioned 12.
Okay.
I don't know when we have that opportunity again.
That will be on Friday.
Today. On Friday, okay,
Yeah,
okay. We can meet with you on Friday.
Before 10 a.m. we'll talk.
Before 10. Oh, God bless you. Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you. At the same time, we can call you in case we have any question.
Yes,
to get our. Do we still have the opportunity after this Friday? After this Friday, do we still have the opportunity?
Yes, Monday, yes. So we have to improvise. So you see that we are back. These are normal styles. So we do apologize. But the recordings should be available. The bits of it we can get.
Okay. Okay. Thank you so much.
Okay,
Thank
so
you.
we need to take a rest and come back by 2 p.m.
And perhaps even loves your product or service so much. But for once,
all right, thank you everyone. See you by 2.
Thank you.